Just taking some time today. It's one of my days off. I might do something with this today. It's been sitting on my patio for so long. Tires are constantly going flat. It's a Yamaha Big Bear 4x4. I don't even know if 4x4 works. Actuator's old, rusty, crappy. I was working on changing these boots not too long ago. Got that side done. The side still cracked. It's got some holes in there and stuff. Might get that taken care of today. I'm gonna get the one wheel on this side, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hard to get these brakes off because these screws are rusted on pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to. Yeah, usually I think I might have to disconnect it from like the A-arms and drop it. Like this A-arm, this A-arm. And once you disconnect those, you can kind of pull on the axle and it'll come out, and then I could change the CVs, or these CV boots that way. But, yeah. So I haven't even attempted to start this thing in like 2 years. It was like pre-COVID basically. So what was happening was I was having trouble with the petcock and I had to switch it out, and then the one that I switched it out with was still leaking, so I had to find a way to make a gasket, which I still haven't tested that gasket, so I can put gas in this thing right now. It might start leaking, but we'll see. Alright, so when I got a battery instead at the garage, hooked that up, put a little bit more gas in. Where's my gas cap? Alright, put that back on. Keys and power. We're in power. Alright, let's try this again. Fortunately, I don't have any starter fluid, which sucks, because I bet it would just like start up. Look at all that water inside my air box. That's not good either. There were holes. I drilled holes in that box so that it wouldn't do that, but I don't know. So I was outside for quite a few hours today. Sorry guys, I'm filming this on my phone right now because my camera keeps time. But yeah, I was outside for quite a few hours today working on the quad. Didn't really manage to get too far. As soon as I thought I was going to be able to get it to start, the solenoid burned out on me, and some other like connections seemed to be like shorting out. Like maybe it didn't have a good ground or something like that. So I don't know, I got frustrated. Posted it on Facebook Marketplace and a few other spots on Facebook, and dude hit me up in my own hometown. I had it listed for like 500. He came, he put some cash in my hand, and he took it. So gonzo, no more headaches. And the good news about that is I hit a dude up about a motor for the Miata, and it's a 1.6 liter long nose crank. So my short nose troubles could be over, or they could just, you know, be prolonged. Like this long nose could be bad. He said he doesn't really know. It's like a mystery. He said he took it on a trade with some cash and stuff, and it's been sitting in the garage. So worst comes to worst, I get a long nose crank out of it, which is awesome, because try to find one. And basically like the whole front assembly like off the motor too, because I'll have a block. Hopefully the block's okay. If the block's okay, then that's awesome. That means I don't have to switch like the front timing cover, the water pump, the oil pump, all the pulleys, like everything. I don't have to switch everything over to my block, which is kind of a crappy block to begin with, just because it's been ran with the thrust bearing issue so long. There's probably metal just everywhere. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Is we're gonna take a trip tomorrow, or maybe one day this week, I don't know exactly what day, and we're gonna take a look at this motor. And yeah, now I finally have the scratch to do it too, so that's good news. Something wrong, guys. This is actually the rear hub, so I guess I'm kind of screwed there. I don't know. I need to sell this thing. Does anybody want to buy this? Because it will run. It needs a little bit of work to be trail worthy. Engine starts right up. Throw me like 500. It's yours. Alright everybody, Sunday the 12th. I'm over at Home Depot. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to pick up some stuff. I don't think they really like people filming inside. So even though a good friend of mine is the regional manager, I'm not going to walk in there and start filming my phone. I don't want to make trouble. So yeah, good times, good time. Just leaving the depot right now. I went and picked up one of these handy dandy dolly carts, furniture dollies. This one's like 1,000-pound capacity. They had a miniature that was like a 300-pound. I didn't think that was going to work. Why am I wearing this mask? That's better. Oh, pretty quiet in there today. We're out here driving the Yaris for a change. I'm sure you guys haven't seen the Yaris in a while. I still have it. Still driving great. Here, start it up. Oh. Get my keys out. This car's still running great. 114,000 miles. Just had an oil change Friday. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Awesome. Chilling in the living room, chewing some gum after work. Waiting for a guy to come and drop off the motor. That wasn't him ringing the doorbell, that was TV. I am still just so stoked, guys. Not only do I could do so much right now. Like, I could just take this whole intake off and just media blast it and just get it looking so pretty. We could ditch this throttle body. Like, what else could we do? I don't know. This actually seems okay. Fuel rail, zinc coat. What do you think? Oh, yep. So we'll start this hustle. It began last week when I saw on Facebook Marketplace that there was like a guy like in the next town over that dealt with Miatas. He had a bunch of parts. Actually, this, you could say this started a while ago because I kept hitting him up for fenders. I'm like, yo, you got a front driver's side fender. You got a front driver's side fender. He's like, no, I should have more. I should have more soon, blah, blah, blah. Lo and behold, I just bought an aftermarket fender. Me and my cousin, we get to like scratching back and forth. We're like, yeah, talking about engine stuff, like what the plans are. He's always like, you know, jerking my chain. He's like, oh, just LS swap it. That's not what I want to do. So I'm talking to this guy, you know, with this, who always has the parts, who runs this restoration shop. I'm like, yo, like, been thinking about doing motor, blah, blah, blah. And we're just rapping back and forth. And I hit him up a few days after that. I'm like, hey, do you have a 1.6, like a 1.6 Miata motor? And he says, I do. It's a long nose crank, and I took it in on trade-in. He's like, I don't know how good it is. So basically, I got this motor for cheap. You know, I'm pretty stoked on it. He cracked the oil pan getting it in his truck, which was a benefit. He delivered it to me, which was pretty cool of him. But yeah, I got this motor cheap, and I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully it's got good compression. If it doesn't have good compression, we'll strip it all the way down. We'll do forged build. But yeah, like, he said he wanted ... for it. And that weekend I'm working on this quad outside on my patio, and I couldn't get it started. And I've had this quad for like 2 years, and I'm like, you know what, enough's enough. I posted on Marketplace for like 500, and dude hit me up like right away. Was here in like less than an hour, picked up the quad, put the cash in my hand, and I hit this guy up right after that saying, yeah, I'm interested in the motor. Just got to figure out like trailer schedule. I got to borrow a trailer, and he's like, dude, I'll just deliver it to you. Here we are. What is it? Monday night. So I sold my quad Saturday. I hit him up about the engine. I think it was Thursday. So from Thursday to Monday, I didn't even have to dip into my bank account, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you hustle. And if this motor, I don't know. I don't think the crank's broken. There's no way the crank is broken. I don't think anything is really broken. I bet if I put a socket wrench on that crank right now, it'll slap around and I can hear compression in it. But that's not how you test it. And yeah, I'm just stoked that I have, you know, a starting platform, something to start with. I can media blast a lot of these parts. I can clean up a lot. I have all the hardware. I have everything. Like, oh my God, he's got, you know, yeah, I've got. So that's it, guys. It was definitely a hustle type week for sure. A lot of just like playing phone tag back and forth, messengers, all that. You want it, you hustle hard enough, you get it. So, right on. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more. There's going to be a lot more videos coming. All right, have a good one.